Hi there. I don't know if you can see me yet. Oh yeah, you can see me. That's right. I am Kimberly Steele. I am going to be singing some Orphic hymns for you today. The Orphic hymns are ancient poetry and they are musical prayers to the gods and goddesses of ancient Greece. And what else do I want to say about them? That this poetry was not invented by me. It's from ancient times. It was translated into English by Thomas Taylor in the 17/1800s. His life, like many of ours, crossed a couple of centuries, and so his are the translations that I use. His English does tend to be very old English, so I do tend to replace a few words sometimes, but other than that, it's that old poetry. I know that some of you asked that I sing it in Greek. I'm just going to say that's Greek to me, at least for now. I unfortunately am not great with languages. I'm semi-okay with a couple of Romance languages, meaning I know a few phrases or whatever, but that's about it. I'm not great with languages, but but anyway, however, I do make these compositions of mine. You are welcome to cover them. Anyone who can sing in these ancient languages is welcome to give it a shot. I would be honored. And yeah, I'm a voice teacher, so I'm highly into people singing things, especially that I wrote. And I'm always happy for you guys to give it a shot. Nobody has tried it yet, but I totally get it. Some of these songs are a little bit challenging to sing. I didn't necessarily write them easy. Yeah, but hopefully somebody will try to cover them at some point. I would be delighted, of course. Wait, so I'm going to start today with Artemis. If you can, please chime in the chat. It doesn't always work. Oh, hey, Kali, thank you. Thank you so much for chiming in on that. Just because it doesn't always work, it just lets me know that my sound is going fine, and let me know how it sounds. This is going to be the the Orphic hymn to Artemis. I'm going to do my best. And this goes out with prayers for anybody who is pregnant or anybody you know is pregnant and nursing. Artemis is the goddess of nurses, actually. How ironic, because she's a virgin goddess, but she does help with childbirth, and she does help with nursing and all those and she helps little girls too. And it's usually more known that Apollo helps little boys. So I will be doing a musical prayer later to Apollo for any of your health. If you're looking for a prayer for that, that will go out for you, and also for little boy children too. So this is Artemis. Hear me, Jove's daughter, celebrated queen, Bacchan and Titan of a noble mien, in God's rejoicing and on all to shine, torch-bearing goddess, Artemis divine. O'er births presiding, yet thyself a maid, to labor pains imparting ready aid. The sacred priestess of the holy star, fierce huntress, glorying in the art of war, swift in the course, dreadful arrow skilled, wandering by night, rejoicing in the field, of masculine form, a fastidious mind, in illustrious deity, nurse of humankind, immortal earthly, bane of monsters fell, 'tis thine woody hills to dwell. For of the stag whom woods and dogs delight, in endless youth who flourish fair and bright. O universal queen, august and divine, of various form, Sidonian power is thine. Dread guardian goddess, with benignant mind, auspicious come, to mystic rites inclined. Give earth the store, beauteous fruits to bear, and gentle peace, health with lovely hair. Drive to the mountains all disease and care. Thank you so much. That was the Orphic hymn to Artemis. All right, and yes, I always love to hear from you. Let me know in the chat where you're watching from. It's always fun to know. I probably could look up that information some other way, but I usually don't have time. So anyway, I'm going to do the Orphic hymn to Athena. This again goes out with musical prayers for you to the goddess of wisdom. Only begotten, noble race of Jove, blessed of his who choice in caves to rove. O warlike Pallas, whose illustrious kind ineffable and ineffable we find. Magnificent famed, the rocky height, and groves and shady mountains thee delight. In doubts rejoicing, who with fury star, and while the souls of mortals dost inspire. Gymnastic virgin of terrific mind, dark organs vain, unmerry blessed kind, mother of arts, impetuous understood, rage to the wicked, wisdom to the good. Female and male, the arts of war are thine, fanatic much born, dragoness divine, or leg of giants, roused to war, that course is driving with destruction die. Sprung from the heft jaw of splendid mien, purger of evils, all victorious queen. Hear me, O goddess, when to thee I pray, with supplicating voice both night and day. And in my latest hour, give peace and health, propitious times and necessary wealth, and ever present be thy votaries Thank you so much. That was a prayer to Athena, the goddess of wisdom. And this is now for the lunar goddess Selene. All right. It says in the hymn that she is the lover of vigilance, the foe of strife. So if you are hoping for a lack of drama in your life, she's a good one to pray to. And I shall raise prayers if you are looking for less drama in your life. And if you are, let me think, a lover of horses, if you're praying for any horses in your life or people who love horses and take care of them, then this prayer goes to her for you. So yes, again, this is Selene. You know what, I'm going to tune. And that's my E, my low E, a little bit pitchy there. Better, okay. Here goddess queen, diffusing silver light, born and wandering through the gloom of night, with stars surrounded and who with circuit wide, night's torch extending, across the heavens you ride. Female and male with borrowed rays you shine, now full orbed, now tending to decline. Mother of ages, fruit-producing moon, whose amber orb makes night's reflected noon. Lover of horses, splendid queen of night, all-seeing power, bedecked with starry light. Lover of vigilance, foe of strife, in peace rejoicing, and a prudent life. Fair lamp of night, so ornament and friend, who gives to nature's works their destined end. Queen of the stars, all-wise Diana hail, decked with a graceful robe and a splendid veil. Come, blessed goddess, prudent, starry, bright, come, lunar lamp, with chaste and splendid light. Shine on these sacred rites with prosperous rays, and please accept thy splendid's mystic praise. Thank you so much. Hi, Roman Poets Code. Glad to see you here. Thank you for saying hi. All right, I shall now do a musical prayer to another lunar goddess, being Monday and all. Monday is laundry day. It is also the day of lunar goddesses. And Hecate is the Lunar Goddess, I am propitiating to now. So if you have prayers to Hecate, I shall send them to Hecate for you in this song. She is a good one if you know someone who has popped this mortal coil. She guides souls through the underworld, and if you have someone who needs guidance through the underworld, someone who has died, it's more for like in ancient Greek mythology, she's more dealing with people who have recently died. Yep, and she, so if you have anybody you're praying for, and I do, I'm going to be praying to Hecate for people I know who have crossed over, who may need help. All right, so this is to Hecate. Hecate of the roads, lovely dame of earthly and watery celestial frame, sepulchral in saffron veil arrayed, pleased with dark coasts, wander through the shade, Persian huntress, world's keeper, we have. On the rough rock to wander the delights, leader and nurse, be present to our rights, propitious grant our just desires success, accept our homage with the incense, bless, guide our fortunes, gift us with your grace. Ooh, daughter of Perseus, mistress of silence, goddess of moon, clairvoyance, wanderer of the wilds, ever leading dogs and deer, tides receding. Oh, please hear our prayers, help us to be wise. Ooh, ooh, oh. I thank you so much. That was the Orphic hymn to Hecate, reading Roman Poets Code. That's really fun. That is really great. I used to do that too. I was like one of the few who actually used to let them go. And I would often let my brother's trapped ones go, but I wasn't necessarily the greatest kid. I don't think I was. I actually thought of myself as quite an awful kid, but I did let fireflies go, so I have some good things about me. So anyway, thank you so much. But let me go ahead and do, which one? I'm working on scoring a bunch of them. I'm scoring a bunch of them. I scored, and they're uploaded at my music store. At Sheet Music Plus. So if you look up Kimberly Steele, Steele with an E at sheetmusicplus.com, I do have a few scores uploaded. I think like 2 or 3 or something. I plan on having at least a dozen uploaded in the next few weeks. And they are scored for harp as well. So they have the guitar part, they have the harp part, yes, and the voice part too. So hey. So you can, if you're a sheet music sort of person, you can certainly purchase those for a modest price. I think I cut them down to like $5 or something, just because Sheet Music Plus does force me to charge for them, and hey, and if you do buy them there, it does help me. It does. Your purchase will help. It will come to me, and I get a monthly check from them, so it's really cool. They pay for groceries. They pay for groceries a lot. They do. I'm going to do, how about Jove? Okay, let me do Jove. And I forgot to mention that this goes out with prayers for your necessary wealth. Jove is good to pray for if you're financially struggling. He often will bring clients, or if you're trying to get some legal matters taken care of, he's helpful for that. And he's good at coming to the rescue sometimes if you're in trouble. So definitely this goes out to Jupiter for you. Oh, Jove, much honored, Jove, supremely great, to thee our holy rites we consecrate, our prayers and expiations, King divine, for all things to produce with these their mind is thine. Hence Mother Earth and mountains swelling high, from thee the deep and tall within the sky, Saturnian King, descending from above, magnanimous, commanding scepter Jove. All parent, principle, and end of all, whose power almighty shakes this earthly ball. Even nature trembles at thy mighty nod, loud sounding, armed with lightning, thundering God. Source of abundance, purifying King, from thee the deep and whom all nature sing. Propitious, hear my prayer, give blameless health, with peace divine and necessary wealth. Thank you. All right, I want to do the Orphic hymn to, this is one of the ones that, it's the only one where I've got 2 hymns for the same poetry, for the same poem, and it's one to Hera. Oh, this is also the only one that's released as a recording that has drums in it. That's kind of in more of a popular style. It's very interesting. majestic mien, aerial form, divine Jove's blessed queen, throned in the bosom of cerulean air. The race of mortals is thy constant care. The cooling gales alone thy power inspires, which nourish our life, which every life desires. Mother of clouds and winds, from thee alone, producing all manner of things, mortal life is known. The founding blast of wind, the swelling sea, and rolling rivers roar when shook by thee. Come, blessed goddess, famed, famed almighty queen, thou spake kind, rejoicing, rejoicing answer me. Come, blessed goddess, famed, famed almighty queen, with aspect kind, rejoicing, rejoicing answer me. Thank you so much. That was the Orphic hymn to Hera, and that goes with prayers for good weather on your part. You know, it's interesting. I noticed that it's just a lot of uncanny weather coincidences that have to do in my life with Hera. Oh my gosh, there's lots of weird synchronicities. I've just noticed that just when I felt like I was suffering the most with Illinois' summer heat, that's where I'm at. I'm in northern Illinois. In the summers here can be pretty brutal. Just as I was suffering the most, that it just seemed to get a lot cooler when I was, working on the hymn to Hera, and or a lot of times what I do is I go into the forest preserve, and since I don't know, I'm a singer by nature, I just will go in and I'll just start singing Orphic hymns, not at the top of my lungs, I just kind of sing them kind of under my breath. And there's all these weird coincidences that happen when I do that. It's lots of strange things happen that I cannot attribute to normal events. It's lots of synchronicities. So my question is, where are you from? I would like to know. I'm always interested in what you guys are doing and where you're from and how you found these hymns. Because I'm a pretty obscure singer-songwriter, so just interesting. I know some of you come from the EcoSophia blog and from that's at ecosophia.net, and John Michael Greer has other blogs as well, and so I know some of you are from that. I don't know if some of you discover me on YouTube or if you just like that style of music. I'm always interested to know. So anyway, let me do one of the Demeters. I feel like I don't do the Demeters often enough, considering she's one of my patron goddesses, and I'm working on scoring Demeter this week. So hopefully I will upload that score. And I'm going to be scoring Cerulean Demeter, so I will sing that for you. Cerulean Queen of celebrated name, from whom both men and gods immortal came, who widely wandering once and oppressed with grief, in Lucinous valley found relief, discovering Persephone, thy thoughts are pure, in dread of Venus, dismal and obscure, a sacred youth, while through the world you stray, with Bacchus attending, the leader of the way, the holy marriage of terrestrial Jove, relating while pressed with grief you rove, come marching bold, and to these rites inclined, thy mystic suppliance bless with favoring mind. Thank you. That goes out with prayers to Cerulean Demeter for you. And Roman Poets Code. Oh, neat. Cool. Yeah, I know that people like the hymn to Aphrodite. Awesome. That's so great to hear. I love to hear that. I will, you know what I will do is I will sing to Aphrodite for you. I'm going to do Aphrodite and then her brother Apollo, and then I shall be signing off. Thank you so much. Oddly enough, I sang that one in a bar. There was this open mic at a bar, and I sang it in there, and people actually liked it, which I was totally shocked. No one could have been more surprised than me. I was like, really? And then they loved Aphrodite, of course, because Aphrodite tends to be an audience favorite, so I will sing that one for you. How cool. How cool. Awesome. I think I uploaded this score to Aphrodite. I believe I did. For harp and for voice and for guitar. All right. It is detuned to D, and I hope I mentioned that on the score. I hope I did. If not, I'm going to have to go back and correct it. All right. So this is, once I'm absolutely in tune, it's the Orphic hymn to Aphrodite. Heavenly, illustrious, laughter-loving queen, sea-born, night-loving, of an awful mean, crafted from whom necessity first came, producing nightly all connecting dame, design the world with harmony to join, for all things spring from the whole part divine, the triple fates are ruled by thy decree, all productions yield alike to thee, whatever the heavens encircling all contain, earth producing and the stormy main, the sway confesses and obeys thy nod, awful attendant of the Bromo god, goddess of marriage charming to the sight, mother of love's and banqueting's delight, source of persuasion, secret favoring queen, lustrous, born apparent and unseen, spouse bustle, the perkle, and the many inclined, prolific, most aside, life-giving kind. I rates up to bearer of the cause, she is thine. Mortals and necessary bands to join, and every tribe of savage monsters dire, magic chains to bind their mad. Just like of Cyprus, born into my prairie incline, whether exalted in the heavens you shine. Please, in Syria's temple to preside, all the Egyptian plains that car to guide, fashion of gold and near its sacred flood, fertile and fam to fix thy blessed abode, or Eve rejoicing in the azure shores, near the sea where foaming billows roars, circling choirs of mortals thy delight, beautiful lips with thy cerulean bright. Please, by dusty bench renowned of old, to drive thy virtue your car of gold, or if in Cyprus with thy mother fair, married women join thee every year, and beautiful virgins in the chorus join. Dawn is pure to sing and be divine. Come all attractive to my prairie inclined. For thee I call with holy reverence mind. Thank you so much. That is the Orphic hymn to Aphrodite. Oh, fun. That is so cool. Thank you so much, Kai. That is awesome. What a cool thing to hear. Yeah, Hermes was actually one of the first ones that the first one was Gaia, honestly. The very first one. I had written Gaia actually a long time ago, but I had never thought of doing all the hymns before Hermes. Hermes, I was actually just fiddling with my guitar in front of YouTube, actually. And I just came up with this riff that technically is stolen from my husband's music, because he makes like, I would call it kind of heavy metal. He's really good. And I stole what I consider to be a riff that sounds like him, and that became Hermes. And it just absolutely suits Hermes that the riff was stolen, doesn't it? Oh, wait. Okay. Well, you know what? I think, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Apollo, and then I am going to sign off. But yes, I actually did recently arrange Hermes, and I will upload him as a score. I arranged a score for him. Okay. You know what? I know Apollo by heart. I get scared with the lyrics of Apollo. It's actually really hard. But I have no excuses. I should know Apollo by heart. I pretty much do. Rubbish to my prayer, last just pound my feet, tribes revere. Say of titties, god of health, like coin fever's fruitful source of wealth. Spermatic gold in the light, the field from thee receives constant rich fertility. Titanic, Runian, Smithian, Hysing, Python destroying hallowed, Delphian king, rural light bearer, and the muse's head, noble and lovely, armed with arrows dread, far running bark and twofold and divine, by far diffused, course oblique is thine. O Delian king, whose light producing eye views all within, all beneath the sky, whose locks are gold, whose oracles are sure, soulman's good reveals some precepts pure. Hear me entreating for the humankind, here and be present with benignant mind. For thou surveyest this boundless ether all, and every part this terrestrial ball, abundant and blessed, a piercing sight stands beneath the gloom lonely silent night, beyond the darkness starry-eyed, profound the stable roots, they fixed by the found. The world's wide bounds, all flourishing for thine, the self-source and the end divine. 'Tis thine all nature's music to inspire, with various sounding harmonizing lyre. Now the last string thou tump sweet accord, finally sounding now the highest chord. The immortal golden line, now touched by thee, receives a Dorian melody. Nature strives to thee the different soul, changing seasons from the music flow, hence mixed by the equal parts advance, the summer and winter in alternate dance. Now claims the highest and that the lowest string, the Dorian measure due to the lovely spring. Hence by mankind and royalty were named, invading whistling winds through Syring's fame. Since to thy care the figure still's consigned, stamps the world, forms of every kind. He may blessed power in these rites rejoice, and save thy mystics with supplying voice. Thank you. All right. I appreciate that, and I hope that Apollo blesses your day as well as Aphrodite and your week. I normally do these on Sunday. Yesterday I ended up having to just do some surprise traveling, so I was like, so I didn't do them yesterday, but I was really thrilled to do them today for you. I really appreciate you guys making my day better by chiming in on that chat. It was really nice to talk to you. And I hope that you'll tune in for more Orphic hymns. I know that some people complain that that the little thing doesn't tell them that I'm on or whatever, and I don't do them at regular times, so it's my fault too, because I don't do them at regular times. I do them very randomly on Sunday or Monday lately. Okay, so I hope you have a beautiful week, and take care and be blessed. Bye-bye.